So now we got Master Tang. Master Tang, why don't you go ahead?
Thank you, Dave, for taking my call. I know that I've been spending that much time asking for your guidance. It's because you just mentioned it. When we have the debit card available today, if you have it available today, I will send you 50 members because that's the only one holding. That is just for one of my top 3 leaders. So the holding key right now is the debit card. I know you have sent me all those guidelines how to do it, but the debit card is the final answer. So get it done today. I will give you.
It's definitely not going to get. It's definitely not going to get done today. So let me ask you a question, because this is where we need to have people thinking differently. So it might take 4, 5, 3, 6 months to get the debit card. If you wait, then you've lost all of that time. But if you get busy with it right now, in the next 6 months, you might receive over $1 million in co-op royalties. So let me ask you a question. And this is a very serious question. And this question is going to be posed for everybody, right? For who might be thinking the exact same thing as Master Tang. Master Tang, have you sent money to your co-op wallet?
Have I?
Yes.
I did some add funds or transfer fund. I have done that.
You've done both, right?
Yeah. My dilemma is
hold on.
payment. Okay, go ahead.
Hold the front door. So you've actually used cryptocurrency and sent money to your cryptocurrency wallet in CoopC, right?
That's done.
Okay, perfect.
I have no problem doing that.
Hold on. So you see now, folks, he already knows how to send money from the Philippines using the Filipino banking system, buy cryptocurrency, and send it to Co-op Wallet. Now I'm going to ask you another question. And you have enough money that you can withdraw right now, but I'm going to ask you another question. If you had if you or one of your teammates had $1,000 in your Co-op wallet and you wanted to access those funds, how long would it take you to find an option?
Okay, let me clarify one thing, Dave. I live here in California, but my leaders are from the Philippines. So I have no problem using crypto wallet here in California, US, but the dilemma is from the Philippines coming to US. So that's the setup. So what they've been doing is they send the money through Western Union. And then,
well, I did send you all of the different crypto exchanges that work in the Philippines, right? So here's something I'm going to tell you right now. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because I want you to, raise your expectations instead of keeping them down. I have at least 25 personal people that are in the Philippines that have been using crypto to onboard and using Co-op Wallet to offboard and take money into their bank account. So I know that it works. It's the same as we have many members in Papua New Guinea and, PNG. And, one of the people sent me a message yesterday and he said, well, he said, listen, man, you and him, if I overlaid the same words that he said and the same words that you said, it would be identical. And he said the exact same thing as you. So I said, David, right? And this is the person that invited me. He said, yeah. I said, you know that, and he's the person that invited you. He said, yeah. I said, do you know that for months he has been sending money using crypto to Co-op Wallet, and he's been withdrawing money using crypto to his offline bank? He said, no, I didn't know that. I said, well, why don't you ask him? So the options are there is what I'm trying to tell you. And, instead of looking at it as a stumbling block or, letting people make excuses, because I call these things excuses, right? Instead of letting people make excuses and telling you that, no, I can't do this, Let's inspire them and empower them, inspire them to let them know how great CoopC is and how rewarding it can be, and then empower them by taking the time. It might take 15 minutes. It might take 5 hours, right? But let's take the time and empower them and get on a Zoom and walk them through how to use a crypto exchange in the country that they don't think that they can, right? So it just means that we as leaders need to spend more time with that individual to help them to understand how
Right.
it can. Because I already know it works in Papua New Guinea. I already know that it works in the Philippines. I already know that it works in Latin American communities. I already know that almost 70% of the people in Africa are more familiar with crypto exchanges and cryptocurrency when only about 15% of the people in North America, right? So let's empower people by inspiring them to get busy with it, showing them that they can make some money. And, you know, if they got money in there, they're going to find a way to get it, and we're going to help them. Does it make sense?
Makes sense. What they do now is they buy the crypto and then use the bank. So we solved the we finally
Cool.
got the answer from your from the
The
links
message
that
I sent you the other day?
Yes, and thank you very much for that.
Perfect.
It was
Awesome.
perfect. So
I know that wasn't your question. Oh, and by the way, I don't know whether you were on the, it's right, what time is it? It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning where Tang is right now. Oh, no, you said you're in California, so it's
I'm
new.
yeah, I'm
Right,
California.
right. So Tang asked me the other day, and I brought you up, and I think you were feeling a little bit disappointed, weren't you? Like, because you put a lot of effort into building your team, correct? And you were feeling a little disappointed?
Well, to add to that, when I put a target, okay, yeah, I work like you. You have a target. When I said those 3 leaders, I want you to send me 40 members. They did. I sent you that. So they
I know.
have like 120. So that
And
is
they each
not,
invited 3, right?
they're all complete. 1, 2, 3. We followed that 1, 3, 27. So so now the question is, if they all renew, or we just gonna keep adding who is in the bottom line, so they don't have to. Okay, there you go. Got it. Yeah, I like to see that.
No, you listen, everybody who's in there, those 100, you have 102 that are in there right now that have paid. So you want to
Right.
get all those 102 people, make sure that they renew. A lot of them already have funds in their dashboard, so they're going to be
Correct.
automatically renewed. So
Correct.
what I was pointing out to people is that if you look at level 4, right?
Okay.
If you look at level 4, you got 81, 27, 9, and 3. Without you having to add that up, that adds up to 120 people. And how much does this say, Tang?
$67.50, $67.50.
Right. And that's with 120 people, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And how much money have you received so far? If you don't have to tell people, but you can if you want.
A whole
It's
lot
more than that. More
Right.
than that.
Way more than that, right? You've actually
Right.
received even more than this, right?
Correct.
But you
Correct.
only have 102 people on your team, and this thing's saying that at 120, you should only have $67. So you would say that you're way ahead of this pace, correct?
Way ahead.
Way ahead. So now that you have this knowledge and this understanding, and by the way, let me share with everybody right now one more thing why he has received so much more. He's received so much more because he personally invited 15 people, right? You see, when we talk about invite 3, I emphasize the or more. And yesterday, for the first time, I actually illustrated why you want to invite more. Because each person that you personally invite, you can receive another 40% from that $10 that they're using. And you can receive up to that 40% multiple times. And then when you're qualified and you get this, you can receive even more than that. So because Tang has invited 15 people, he's actually received more than what this chart says. So he is way ahead. And now as his team starts to get into the 25, the co-op, the C28, he's going to start to receive even more and more and more and more money. Does that help you to understand and see that, you know, instead of thinking, well, geez, I'm not getting to my goals as fast as I want, does that help you to see that you're actually way ahead of your goals?
Sure did. Sure
Perfect. And again, I've now asked you 2 questions and you were the one who had your hand up. Did you have a question you wanted to ask?
did. No, that's it. I'm done. Thank you.
All right. Are you feeling much better now?
Much better. Much better. Thank you.
Awesome. Awesome.